Alright, so this is a pretty hectic way to start a video, but we're back on Pet Simulator 99 because I have a little bit of talk regarding some really good methods to go ahead and AFK present farm. Whether you're free to play or you're pay to win, I should hopefully have an answer for you in this video, so let's go ahead and get started with me explaining what I've been doing as far as a, I guess, pay-to-win player, as people would say, because I do have all the game passes. Now, if you remember in my last Pet Simulator 99 video, I showed you guys the method that I was using inside of zone, I believe it was 58, which was the previous last zone being the fairy castle. Now, during that time, I was earning about 100,000 diamonds every single 10 minutes or so. Unfortunately, that has been drastically nerfed, so I'm earning roughly around 60,000 every 10 minutes. Still a very, very good method to earn diamonds, and honestly has absolutely nothing to do with this video, but I figured I would kind of throw it in there so that way that question is kind of answered because I know it was going to be asked in the comments. And if you're curious, this is basically the enchants that I'm using. It is very crit heavy, which is extremely important in order to go ahead not only and get a lot of presents, but also to earn a lot of diamonds overnight. Now, obviously that is the pay to win side, but looking at it from a free to play perspective, believe it or not, a lot of players that are putting out a lot of damage like this are currently AFK farming in public servers for a very good reason. One of the best sources of presents at the current moment right now is to be able to get the gingerbread house. The thing is insanely OP. You can basically get a Titanic present from it, and sometimes it even goes as far as dropping 2 extra large presents. The reason why it's extremely important, even if you are not taking part in the entire clan battles that's going on, which I'm actually really excited, we're about to hit 100k stars, and my clan is sitting at top 25 for the entire clan battle, and then over on the gem side, we're currently sitting at top 47, or I guess that would be top 50. I don't know. Anyways, that's not the point. The real point is that a lot of people are currently taking part inside of this battle, so that means that there is a selling demand for presents. A Titanic present, I've seen them go insanely fast for about 600, 700k, but if you really try and sell them and sit on them, you can easily sell them for $1 million if you're really not in a rush. Obviously, as you go further down into the list, you would be selling them for a lot cheaper. I wouldn't sell anything under a large present, but that's also another reason why it's really important to go ahead and farm presents right now, because you can really make a pretty decent side hustle out of it. Now, back to what I was talking about, the public servers. The reason why this is important for some of you free-to-play players is because you want to go ahead and find a server that has somebody doing this and just jump in there and AFK the night so that you can leech. In the case of pay-to-win players, the reason why you want to be in a public server with a lot of other people is because every single individual person inside of one of these little rectangle things has its own generated chance of pulling up a gingerbread house. So while yes, you can go ahead and get a gingerbread house to spawn while you're in a private server by yourself, your odds increase the more people you have inside of that server that are all sort of having the same end goal. Now let me drop a magnet flag because I want to actually show you guys potentially me opening up a Titanic present here. I don't really think I'm gonna have enough, but we're going to find out. So this is give or take about me farming for the last 45 minutes. We've racked up a pretty decent amount. I mean, we've gotten a couple of extra large as well as 2 larges, 114 small Christmas presents, and 27 medium. We're going to go ahead and turn all of these into medium, then to large, and finally we will turn these into extra large. Is that enough for me to get? Yo, let's go. Perfect. So we have ourselves a Titanic, which means that technically I won't be the one to roll us over to 100k because it looks like someone else in the clan did. But this should put me at 17,000 contributed to my clan. It'd be even cooler if we were able to somehow pull a huge out of this, maybe a Titanic, even though only one exists. But I haven't really gotten anything good out of this, unfortunately. Oh, we got a pet. Not the pet that I wanted, but we got a pet. So there we go. There is the underwhelming Titanic opening that happens. Now, if for some reason you're not able to AFK farm, because I know there is a lot of people out there that just simply can't leave their computer on. I mean, light bills do exist. I would like to point out that Chest Rush is a very, very, very good way. If you notice, 5.9% to be able to go ahead and get presents in here. And obviously, the higher the tier that you go, the rarer the drop chances get. But let's actually go ahead and jump inside of here, and I'm going to show you guys really quickly just how kind of crazy it is. Now, obviously, when you first jump in, it's going to be a bit of a rush to just sort of get to the end. Because, I mean, honestly, for the most part, these are fairly easy. But look at all the presents that we're getting, dude. Like, yes, this has technically a 2-hour cooldown, so obviously you're not going to be able to spam this. But even just coming in here, as soon as you're able to do it, it's going to give you a pretty good amount of medium and small size presents. Then, obviously, pretty much all of us has insanely OP pets compared to what the value of the damage is in here. So we're going to pretty much instantly destroy this in non-stop. You can stay in here for the remainder of the 3-4 minutes, however long it takes you to get to the end. And then it's probably best, like in my case, to not be running so many crits and switch on over to treasure hunt to really make this good. Overall, this is a pretty decent way to go ahead and get yourself some presents to sort of start your day. Now, the other obvious method here would be to go ahead and collect all of the 50 presents that are spread out throughout the entire world. But that's obviously going to be a one-time thing. But there is one other thing that you guys should be doing every single day that I've been noticing a lot of people are not doing. So let's sort of transition over there. As you can see from this little guy that's right here on the mushroom, the elf on the shelf spawns in a different location around the entire map one time every single day. Now, technically this hasn't updated from yesterday, so I've already gone ahead and kind of redeemed this, but basically you look for him. Once you find him, you'll see the kind of E pop up, you press E, and he gives you a random present. It's actually pretty cool, but you can only do it one time a day. Now, I suppose we can also throw in the advent calendar because I also forget about this every single day. So far, the rewards have been day 1, 6 of the small Christmas presents, day 2, 12 small Christmas presents, and for day 3, well, I need to hatch 750 eggs to find out, so give me 1 second. All right, so I'm going to assume this is going to be some more small presents, but maybe it could be like a small amount of medium. What is it going to be? Oh, it's actually the booth. That's pretty cool. So Christmas booth is for day 3. That's pretty sick, man. So make sure that you guys are not out there getting scammed in the plaza if you see some people putting these up for sale. You can literally just get it from the advent reward. Either way, guys, that is basically what's going on. Obviously, in my case, I am still very much using this method to not only make my diamonds, but to also farm for a lot of presents. Ideally, the end goal here is to go ahead and either become pay to win, which is obviously easier said than done, or find yourself someone that already is pay to win, and it's going to be beneficial to them as well as yourself to sort of hang out inside of here in the middle with them. If you're in my Discord, you'll know that most of the time I open up my private server during the day while I am actually at my computer to let all of you guys in so you can go ahead and sort of farm with me. So if you're interested in joining Discord, link is going to be at the very bottom of the description. I should also probably show you guys my pets because I know that there's going to be somebody that's going to ask what exactly I'm using. So there it is right there. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total rainbow exclusives that I have activated right now, which is where a lot of my damage is coming from. And then over on the huge side, I currently have 2 rainbow huges, which is really where the vast majority of my damage is coming from. And speaking of my pets, that actually just reminds me, I actually went ahead and ordered the rug, so I should be getting a hoverboard huge cat soon. And I was lucky enough to go ahead and purchase one of the Titanic reindeers, so I also have that coming in. If you guys want to see a video when I end up getting it, let me know in the comments. Drop a like on this one. Again, this video is mainly for those of you that are in my Discord server and really who have been reaching out to me asking what exactly it is that I'm doing and what it is that I'm using. And honestly, man, here it is. There's really no trick to it. There's no secret or anything whatsoever. I'm basically using the exact same thing that I was using previously, and it still works very, very well. Again, just a quick one for today. I hope that you guys went ahead and enjoyed it. That's going to do it for this video. Like always, I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.